Hello, my dear friends. I'm so excited to be sitting with a very special guest who's joining me or joining us for Meet Yourself in Egypt in April and November, I hope, in Egypt. This is Nouran Salah, and I first met you or saw you on television in America. You were there was like E! News was doing a little feature on documentaries changing the world, and you were featured on it for the film that you're in about cycling and how bicycles and what you do with bicycles is changing the world, which we'll talk about in just a minute. And then I saw you the next day on another show, which was, I think, called 90 Day Fiance or something, and you were giving this Egyptian man a serious education on how to interact and be with his Western partner. And I just found you so fascinating, and I'm just so thrilled to have spent the last few days with you.
Oh, my pleasure is mine, Fiona.
Well, and the last thing I'll say about you is, I mean, to introduce Nouran, you are an activist, a yoga instructor, a healer, a retreat leader, and just all-round amazing girls. So I know that when you join us, you're going to be having a meal with us and doing a few other things. So can you tell us what we can look forward to when you join us?
Yeah, one of the things that I really do, like the highlights of my yoga sessions that I do, especially with women, I love doing dance yoga flows. So to connect with their emotions and to release, because I really love when people, and especially women, when they're able to release, and dancing in the form of a yoga sequence is one of the best ways to release. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to sit together and have a talk about all the things that I faced in Egypt and all the struggles and all the challenges I decided to take on, the revolution I started to do with my female group to battle all these unjustified social taboos in Egypt. And I'm going to let you know all about these things. What else?
I think you and I were talking about when we actually arrive, and we start in April on the 4th, we'll be coming up to the last week of Ramadan.
Yeah.
And I find it so fascinating. I mean, one of the things that really blew me away that was celebrated in the documentary you were in about the change you were making with bicycles is during Ramadan, you and a group of 30 other women, or almost that many women, I think, get on bikes when the fast breaks, ride into the poor areas of Cairo and feed people in the spirit of Ramadan, which I guess is in selfless giving.
Yes.
And helping those less fortunate.
Yeah.
So, and apparently that was really radical that you did that.
And actually, it's a very good idea, Fiona, that you're getting your women in Ramadan, because it's a very strong cultural and spiritual time of the year in Egypt, and it's magnificently celebrated in Egypt. So they're going to see all those lanterns everywhere. They're going to see all those, beautiful tents and, people gathering up in big tables in the center of the town to have, to break the fast together. So they're going to see all of that. The market is so beautiful. The city never sleeps in Ramadan. So it's going to be always, like the lights are going to always be lit up, so much energy, and also it's the month of giving. So there's a lot of charity activities happening, and it's a beautiful month.
I think lucky. We're lucky. So I think what I might have to do, girls, my April girls, is adjust our itinerary a little bit, because we have we only have, I think, 3 nights in Cairo. But we can adjust our itinerary to, Nouran's going to give me a bit more ideas on how we could actually go into the city and explore and experience some of this incredible energy and learn the incredible beauty that's at the core of the Muslim faith, wouldn't you say? Yeah, which I think sometimes in the West we miss out on, we don't understand. And I think that's what's so beautiful about Meet Yourself in Egypt. You get to, as a woman, arrive, meet yourself in these extraordinary environments, learn about yourself, but even more importantly, learn about each other and what unites women. I mean, the more I travel, the more I meet amazing girls like you. It's like, I just think there's so much that brings us together and divides us. And that's, why I'm so thrilled that, we're going to be able to learn from you and learn with you. And I think when we do our yoga, we're going to a really beautiful studio, aren't we? Tell us more about the studio.
Yeah, so we're going to go to Ahimsa, and Ahimsa in yoga means non-violence, because it's a beautiful area by the Nile. And they're very peaceful. No hunting happens over there. No fishing happens over there, though it's by the Nile. And this place like hosts yoga sessions, meditation, pottery making, kayaking, so they can do so many activities. It's going to be beautiful. If they can do more than the yoga and the circle talk.
I think we have like
time,
more time, because we're not flying to Aswan now until quite later that evening. So we actually have the full day.
Yeah.
So again, I'll talk to you about that. Pottery making. Yeah. Who would like to learn how to make pottery, Egyptian pottery? I would. So I think we can incorporate that too. So I'll definitely chat with you about that. And I love that we can have this kind of collaborative experience. But I have to say, I know I've got to let Nouran go because she's got to actually drive 3 hours to Hurghada to get a plane back to Cairo, because she and I are in my new home of Wadi Sabara, the Eco Lodge and Botanical Gardens that I'm currently living in. And you've been a guest here for a few days and feeling into the space, and my women are going to be here for the last couple of days of the trip. So I think it's going to be a good way to sort of bring the energies in at the end of the trip, because Wadi Sabara is a beautiful place. And we're actually sitting in Shahira Merez's Bedouin Gallery, which celebrates garments from all the Bedouin tribes through the whole extension of, upper all the way to lower Egypt. And there's just no collection like this displayed anywhere. Except here at Wadi Sabara, so you'll get to see that too. So
it's not just a stay in a lodge. You're going to learn a lot about the culture in so many areas in Egypt. And this gallery, it's beautiful. They have an amazing library, and you're going to love it here.
I can't wait for you to get here. We can't wait for you to get here. So again, Nouran, thank you so much. You're amazing. I have to give you a hug. Oh, so amazing.
I can't wait to see you all.
Yes, meeting all these girls from Australia and America. They're all coming over, so get ready.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.